So I've just been fixing the trim. I damaged a couple of clips taking it off. So I've just been gluing that up while I'm waiting for the packs to charge on the bench for the high voltage testing. So I've balanced this block, and this block is now just coming up to where it needs to be. So what I'm looking at today is how can we get the packs into the space occupied by the OEM system. So I've basically got the pack I removed underneath here, and this is how it sort of fits together on the bench, as you can see here. So the ducting here, this is the outlet duct, the inlet duct sucks air in through here, through the battery pack and out through the other duct which goes to the fan over in that corner. So this trim and this ducting will have to stay where it is. Okay, so we'll just take this one off though for now. So that can't really be altered very much. And then we get this massive foam moulding, and you can see there's a good depth here. Now you can get a battery on top of here, but then you've got the problem of securing it, because this the two cross members, two main mountings, there's one here and there's one here, that's underneath, unfortunately underneath that plastic ducting there, so you can't really get access to that very well. This one you can, so you could mount it to that somehow. So anyway, you could definitely get a battery into this depth here, one of the LTO packs. Of course, ideally, if you've cleaned out all of the nickel metal hydride sticks from the battery pack, if you use different cells to me, you may well be able to pack the required number of cells to get you the required voltage and current into the now vacated OEM battery space in there. So at the moment I could put one LTO block in there, which would be good because it would get the centre of gravity down a bit lower, and then we have one other block to put somewhere else if I'm going to stay with the standard voltage, or if I'm going to go for the higher voltage, I'll need to find space for two blocks. So if you take this thing off, obviously you can see it sort of construction of it. This bit at the back here goes down into the little wheel well at the back of the battery once you take this flooring out. Now you could possibly get a battery in there, but it's not ideal really there, because that is like a crush space here. So if you have a rear impact, that foam etc there and that space is all designed to absorb energy before it gets to the battery pack. So you don't really want to put batteries down there if you can avoid it, because obviously they'll be the first thing to be crushed against the side of the OEM pack space. So yeah, I mean, it's going to take a bit of work and a bit of thinking about. So that's what it looks like. So we could leave this cover off. You don't have to have this cover on, which would give us access, easier access to these two cross members. It also would lower the height of the just where we're going to sit the packs maybe slightly more. But for now, as you know, I've obviously got it just set up as a sort of a proof of concept installation. So there's quite a lot of work to do. I'm not a particularly good fabricator. Other people are welcome to have a look at this and see what they can do with fitting packs, etc, etc. Obviously, most of you won't be able to use LTO packs because there aren't any more available, but any lithium pack with suitable specifications and capacity will do, and that's where we are at the moment. So it's thinking about mounting the packs into some sort of more sensible situation so I can put the car back together basically.